Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is Monday, September 20th, 2021. How's everybody doing out there today? I hope that you guys are doing well and that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. I hope that you guys had an amazing weekend and that you all were able to do something fun, new, and exciting. Unfortunately, I was not able to go fishing this week here in Tennessee. When it rains, it pours, so there was no use for me to do that. But most definitely, there was some exciting news that came out of this weekend, which is for my youngest son, who is 16, started his first job here at TJ Maxx here in Mount Juliet. So I'm excited for him. I'm excited for his opportunities and his growth and development, taking initiative, being able to start work here early. So I'm excited for him. And I'm a proud father at this moment. So anyway, as we can see, the market is down. We'll get into that. We'll get into some ledger news and things like that, how to claim your songbird and things like that when it comes to your ledger device. And most definitely, we will touch base on the XDC roadmap for 2021. And this is a video that is going to give a shout out to GoPassior, who mentioned this to me as a video for today. So GoPassior, this is for you and all those other XDC hodlers. We are XDC and we want to make sure we put that out there. So again, thank you for all the folks who've come on the journey. Thank you for all the folks for the kind comments and wonderful comments for yesterday's video, for me using some crypto profits to purchase a home here in Tennessee. And I hope that with some of the comments, you could go over and read them as far as inspiration, as far as saying that cryptocurrency is here to stay and it will do some amazing things for you if you allow it to do so. So anyway, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you've been here, thank you guys so much for continuing to tune into the videos and tune into the channel. I appreciate you so much. And let's get started here with the crypto market cap for today, as Bitcoin's dominance 42.6%, while Ethereum is at 18.6%, and we have a global crypto market cap of 1.94 trillion, which is 8.58 decrease percent in the last day. As we see, there's some things that are happening in the market, and I think that is a direct reflection of the markets abroad, who has seen some volatility, and the markets are crashing. That's just the way it is, and I think that we are headed to some other type of situation when it comes to markets, or traditional markets, when it comes to the housing market, credit market, and the debt ceiling, things like that, where folks are not going to be able to pay their debts. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to offload some of their crypto assets or digital assets to pay for that, to hedge their bets and funds. So don't be alarmed. Just look at it as a great opportunity to buy. And here are some different coins that are trending now. Gala, Arriva, Karobo. And then here are some of your biggest gainers: Aquapig, Redfeg, and Gravitoken, GRV. And then some recently added tokens, which is Meta Universe, Alchemy Network, DAO token, and Thales. So look at those if you choose to do so. But let's go ahead and look at this market right now, as we see some red all across the board. As we see Bitcoin $43,849.39, and Ethereum is at $3,057 flat, while Cardano is at $2.14, still posted at the number 3. And Tether is most definitely creeping on those heels, but as we know, we've heard and reported on Tether on the channel, Tether is a scam, and I'm just going to leave it at that. BNB, which is number 5 in the market cap, $370.26. And we also now have our beloved XRP below $1, down 12.96% in the last 24 hours, as it's still posted at number 6 there. 93 cents, ladies and gentlemen. So again, if you want to get that XRP for the low, I encourage you to get it. And dollar cost average, make sure that you building your portfolio with sound money. that will happen, and I do believe XRP will be pegged to gold or backed by gold, or vice versa. So again, do your due diligence, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, as well as use discernment when it comes to what you purchase. This is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And if you look at Solana at number 7, $142.44, and briefly it did jump over XRP over the weekend. So if you were paying attention to that, Solana is making moves with the $42.5 billion market cap. So Solana's not going anywhere. If you want to believe that, go ahead and believe it. Regardless of the glitches and some of the technical difficulties that it incurred over the last week. So USDC, $29.3 billion market cap. Polkadot, $29.28 in number 9 position. And Dogecoin dropped down to 21 cents. So again, if you're a Doge hodler, it's a great buying opportunity for you all to do so, to accumulate. Almost getting $5 there. So again, do your due diligence, come to your own conclusions. And Avalanche is picking up steam. It was close to 75 bucks where I thought it would be over the weekend, but here we are with a 15.47 decrease at $61.72. And as we take a stroll down the market cap, ladies and gentlemen, we see nothing but red over the market. And again, if you are in a position to use fiat currency or park some gains to the side, like I've always encouraged, here you are with great buying opportunities to get into the market while the market is severely red across the board. So again, here you are. If you got your eyes on something, I can't control the market when it does what, but I can tell you right now, if there's a buying opportunity for you out there, I encourage you to go take a peek at it. Make sure that you get in while these markets are low. So again, here you are. There we are with some buying opportunities. So again, let's move forward. This is coming from docsflare.network, and I wanted to point this out for you folks who have a Ledger Nano X or S, how to look up your Songbird and actually install the SGB app on your Ledger device. Okay, so here's some requirements. I'll leave this in the description. Okay, so again, if you have MetaMask, I just got situated with MetaMask, trying to understand that. So I kind of understand that a little bit more. And this is how you install the Songbird app, which is optional. And most definitely, again, do this for yourself. I don't want to go over it. I just want you to read it for yourself. Do yourself a favor and check it out, because at the end of the day, we will have an opportunity to put that on our Ledger devices, because if that's what you want to do, most definitely it will be safe and secure. Make sure, guys, that you're not giving out your codes, your 24 key words, your passwords, things like that. Pay attention to scams. Pay attention to people trying to get at you for different ways of trying to retrieve your assets, your hard-earned assets, so that none of that goes awry. You can also do Trezor, and then you also do MetaMask here to do that as well. So I encourage you to go check it out. Look at this thing here from Flare Network, and most definitely try to get that accomplished here within the next week, which is something that I'm going to be working on as well. So just real quick, I know that the volume the audio might sound a little bit shady. Forgive me for that, because my computer crashed this morning, and I could try to get everything back up and running, and most definitely try to work on some of the audio technical difficulties that I'm having. But what I'm going to do, as I said before, is buy another computer or laptop that is specifically for the DRich channel and all of the things that I do crypto, so that we don't have these excuses moving forward. So bear with me, be patient. I apologize up front. So without that being said, the global crypto market cap plunges, triggered by the China's second largest real estate firm. And this is coming from insider Colin Wu. And this is an article written on u.today. So let's just go over it real briefly. Okay, disclaimer. Some of the opinions expressed here is not investment advice, It is provided for informational purposes only. And then here you got some Hong Kong stock market plummets. Bitcoin faces $312 million in liquidations as the Chinese news hits crypto. And then El Salvador's continues to buy the Bitcoin dip. Well, I'm not buying a Bitcoin dip. I'm not even interested in Bitcoin, so they could do whatever they want because at the end of the day, it brings no value to me. Chinese journalist Colin Wu, who covers everything related to the cryptocurrency market, has tweeted that the Hong Kong stock market has plunged, and in particular, Hong Kong's Hang Seng index lost almost 7% on the day, reaching a 52-week low. So you can check that tweet there from @Wu Blockchain. So if you want to go check him out, follow him on Twitter. That's just to kind of get a different insight from different folks. Here again, Hong Kong stock market plummets. Prior to that, the index fell 17%, and according to the 2021 Fortune Global 500 list, the Evergrande Real Estate Group is the second largest property developer in China by sales, and it is also the 122nd largest group in the world by profit. So again, the Evergrande Real Estate Group stock collapsed by 10.24%. So again, what I would say, if you are a trader, you can do some puts where you can start making money on some of these stocks going down. You got to learn how to trade in a market where you see bullish momentum, bearish momentum, sideways momentum. You got to just learn how to use that. I'm not a trader, so I won't even be participating, but most definitely, if the market continues to slide, I will most definitely be looking at that. But let me just jump on my phone real quick. Bear with me here as I look at the New York Stock Exchange. We see gold is up, and then we see the Dow futures here dropped so far today 507 points. You got the NASDAQ negative 313 points, and you got the S&P at negative 70%, and the Russell is down 49.9 points. And then again, you got gold, which is up $13.60, and then you got silver up 4 cents, almost 5 cents on the day. But most definitely keep your eyes on it because we might see some strong volatility. So anyway, what we're going to do is now jump into XDC, the XDC network, and this is coming from CoinGecko.com. Most definitely. Let me go ahead and refresh this here. Okay, so right now XDC is down 10.4% from its total value, still sitting at 10 cents. Great buying opportunity for you to accumulate, still ranked number 85 in the market cap there. And then again, you got their website, Xinfin.io or Xinfin.org, and then you can most definitely read their white paper. Today we're going to go over their 2021 roadmap, and then you got the explorers on BlockScan, Xinfin, and their wallets is Decent Wallets, and then the community is on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Xinfin-public.slack.com, and then BitcoinTalk.org, and you can check out their source code on GitHub, and their API-ID is here, and then you also have some tags of tokens, smart contract, and finance and banking. So let's go ahead and take a peek of the price and market stats here. Still got a trading volume of 13.1 million, and then you got a 24-hour high and low here, which is 9 cents, almost 10 cents there, and 11 cents there, almost 12 cents as a whole, and then the 7-day low and 7-day high, which is a high of 13 cents and 10 cents there as a low. Okay, and then again, here's a all-time high of 19 cents, which is August 21st, 2021, which was about a month ago. And then you also have an all-time low, July 22nd, 2019, which was about 2 years ago. And overall in the last year, it is up 1,800%. And most definitely over the last 30 days, you are seeing some depreciation in this asset. But most definitely, here's what I would say about that. You got to understand that sometimes things don't go up in a straight line. Things will, fall, Again, this is why I highly encourage you to do some other reading besides crypto, so you can learn the tops of markets so that you can shave to the top. And in case there's a day like today, you can actually go back into the market and get these assets at a lower cost. So say for instance, if you took profit at 18, 19 cents from XDC, it goes down to 10, you park that money to the side. Now you could go back in and you can reacquire more assets and more to your holding. So I use BitTrue. They have staking rewards on Power Piggy. So again, it's also ISO 222 compliant. So this is why I'm still bullish on this. And even if you didn't do anything at all, you still have a good position and a great opportunity to get into this asset. So again, here's some news and coin price market data and some network news and guides there. So again, I always encourage everyone to go to their Twitter profile, all right, and this is at Xinfin_official. Get the latest and greatest news there. Most definitely check it out. And that's just where I want to leave that. So again, let's go ahead and get into their website, which is xinfin.org, their roadmap. This is what GoPassior wanted me to talk about today on today's video. So here we are. Use the XEC token on the public state that is identical in functionality to public blockchains, or set up private networks to run enterprise use cases. And here is their roadmap for 2021. Quick background. Bitcoin's phenomenal rise backed by institutional adoption has confirmed the appetite for digital assets by mainstream markets and investors. Today, Bitcoin is positioned as a scarce digital asset with very high liquidity, and this liquidity, mining, and adoption are managed in a fairly decentralized manner by its community members. Again, XDC is positioned to connect real-world finance origination to DeFi markets. Xinfin's focus, therefore, is for the XDC to be a de facto standard for recording payment obligations for institutions, including buyers, suppliers, governments, as well as banks. And there is also an avenue to record payment obligations for employer to employee transactions, which can potentially create opportunities for payday loans, mortgage origination, and auto loans on the XDC network. So again, XDC will allow us to buy homes. XDC will also allow us to take out loans, payday loans, and potentially be paid by our employers. So again, I highly encourage you to check that out. And then governance will be raising billions through bonds, which are essentially payment obligations. Currently, the space is empty and there is no platform that focuses on the particular feature through bond tokenization. We see a massive opportunity to run DeFi backed by real world assets on top of the XDC network. So let's go ahead and take a little further stroll down this article here. Number one, they want to build a robust support infrastructure for the XDC mainnet with new wallet integration. Then you got the hardware and software wallets, digital asset custodians, open law integration, and then R3 Cordite integration, travel portal XDC integration, which we've talked about most definitely, and multi-sig wallets facility. And then what they want to do, number two, is drive rapid adoption of the XDC with the apps currently running on the XDC network. Then you got A, which is TradeFinex, B, Block Degree, C, My Contract, and then also moving to number three here, which is exchange listing, which is A, Tier 1 exchange listing in legal clearance, B, Tier 1 exchange listing proposal received, C, Tier 1 exchange listing proposed, and T, Tier 1 exchange listing proposed as well, which is for U.S. customers proposed under legal opinion, and most definitely their Korean customers for Fiat Phase 2. So check that out. I'm just going to leave it here for you so you can read. I'm just going to make sure I point out all of the highlights. Number four, which is market making plus liquidity push by incentivizing market makers. A, community-driven third-party market making. There are some masternode groups who are running bounties via third-party pages. B, which is incentives will be paid from the XDC ecosystem pool for maintaining liquidity in a self-controlled account. 5. Global awareness plus PR. A, which is ongoing collaboration with markets across PR firm. And B, continue to develop ways for the community to help in the decentralization of marketing efforts. 6 here is to continue to develop interoperability of XDC with the Ethereum ecosystem. A, which is for developers. F, Bancor and XDC are working with Bancor X integration of XDC with USDC, USDT, and ETH on Bancor X. So again, I'm bullish on Bancor token as well. And 7 here is the legal clarity for XDC network and token here in Singapore, which is A, B, UK, C, Liechtenstein, D, US is the Security and Exchange Commission, E, Japan, F, UAE. Okay, and then 8, you got a hackathon and internship to promote XDC adoption, as well as additional DApp integration. And 9, you want to be able to enhance XDC staking in the following ways. A, through a masternode backup node, expand XDC masternode networks. B, community staking integration with the exchanges of custodians who can offer a yield to XDC hodlers. And then here you go for inorganic growth through third-party project integration. Number 1 is European index provider. 2, a fintech firm integrated with 17 banks. 3, tier 1 bank. Okay, and then here number 4, you got the DeFi project on XDC. And 5, you got trade finance digitization project. And then here number 6, you want to know more. Check that out there. Okay, so again, the Xinfin core team encourages community members to take part in the development and utilization of the XDC network. Efforts to connect with or approach regulated companies that can boost XDC adoption through running systems will be supported by Xinfin bounty programs, and up to 140% of XDC bounty is available for any communication integration or regulatory costs incurred by XDC community members. And then again, XDC bounty from the form is at www.xinfinorg.org/bounty. Fill in the form provided under pre-approved XDC bounty. And then here is the journey so far, which are milestones that were achieved up to the 31st of December 2020. So you can read that there. I'll leave it in the description here for you all to read, okay? So this is an article from medium.com, Xinfin roadmap again. Xinfin roadmap for 2021, wallet, custodian integration, XDC rapid adoption. And then it's a 6-minute read from January 8th, 2021. And that is from medium.com. I'll leave it here in the description. Just wanted to make sure that we get a little bit background. And then how XDC is positioned to connect real world finance origination to DeFi markets. And then governments raise billions through bonds, which are essentially payment obligations. Again, we want to also understand that DeFi backed by real world assets on top of the XDC network is also going to be a part of that. And then again, central banks pour liquidity into the financial markets. Okay, I'm not a big believer in the central banks, but if they are going to pour into an asset, XDC will be one of my go-to as far as that is concerned. So moving forward, medium.com here is the road to our future. Ordinary things done consistently create extraordinary results. And this is something that was said by Keith Cunningham, and this is from September 14th, which is about a 4-minute read. We won't read the entire thing, but most definitely we'll touch base on some of it. Today we got to announce something that has been in the works over the last 5 months. So many people, community members, partners, and independent contractors have endeavored to outline this roadmap, and I cannot be more proud of their efforts. Before I started my role as head of the ecosystem development back in February, I and a small team of community members were tasked with publishing an XDC network roadmap, and together we worked with the Xinfin team to bring our existing developments to life and to spotlight many of the exciting projects developing on the network. So it's some exciting times, especially for the XTC hodlers. Most definitely read the rest of this article. I'll leave it in the description. They're going to be talking about NFTs, their marketplace for that, and then their overall roadmap is here, which is a reflection of the work to come from the entire team at Xinfin. And again, there's XDC Foundation, their partners, and most importantly, us as community members. And then again, most definitely check that out, okay? So here we are moving forward. I wanted to get to this tweet, okay, by Buzzkill at New Money, Texas. And the reason why I want to point this out, he said that XRX at $4.36 wants massive passive income, get your nose set up. And you know what? Again, as you hear me saying that there's a lot of different things going on with crypto. First, it was the traditional cryptocurrencies or digital assets. Then you had DeFi come in, meme coins, some other stuff as far as NFTs. Now I hear a lot of folks talking about master nodes or nodes to gain passive income. And I have not yet set up a node, and that's probably my fault because I was focused on some other things. But now I'm going to start moving into setting up nodes because I want to be able to show you how to do that from myself firsthand, share that experience with you as well. And as I'm learning from other individuals like Buzzkill, you know, what I want to do is just point this out on today for SRX because it is a token that is associated with XDC. So let's just get right into it here. Most definitely, I will be setting up some nodes, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go ahead and check that price out, refresh that. Right now it's at $4.08. So great buying opportunity there. Okay, I think you need, I don't know, 1,000 of these tokens to set it up. I'm not clear on that. Some people say more, some people say just about 1,000, which is fine by me. We could go ahead and try to accomplish that and get that going. There's no market cap rank right now. And then here's their website on storex.tech, and their Explorers, XDC, BlockScan, and you can also join their community on Twitter, Telegram, Facebook.com, as well as Discord, and you can check out their source code on GitHub, and their APID is StoreX, and then their tags are token. So most definitely, let's look at some price and market stats here. Okay, it's recovering nicely. Okay, from that sell-off here, which was you know, today dropped down to $3.76, and then you have a 24-hour low and high, $4.69 as a high, and $3.76 as a low, which is almost $1 decrease. And then you got a 7-day low and a 7-day high, $3.78 and $4.57 there. And then again, all-time high in the last 24 hours, which is a 12.9% decrease at $4.69, which was about 16 hours ago, and an all-time low of 22 cents, July 13th, 2021, which was about 2 months ago. And you know what? I'm kind of like hating myself, not hating myself, but kicking myself because there was people out there like Sal, which I mentioned on the video last week, who was actually on top of this from the beginning, and I didn't, you know, follow it because I was into other stuff being retarded. So anyway, Bitrue is one of those exchanges. Again, that is my favorite exchange that you can actually go take a bite out of it at, and it's paired with USDT. So again, do your due diligence, come to your own conclusions about that, and most definitely go ahead and give them a follow at StoreX Network, okay, on Twitter. Most definitely check that out here and get all the latest and greatest news from them. And what we want to do here is check out this article here from storexnetwork.medium.com. StoreX No Reputation, which is AI-based algorithm explained. And most definitely, if you are keen on putting your unused disk space to work, contributing to building to the future of cloud storage, and getting paid as well, StoreX Node ownership provides you an opportunity and a decentralized cloud storage solution powered by Xinfin, XDC, blockchain network, and StoreX facilitates secure encryption, fragmentation, and then distribution of data across multiple nodes hosted globally. And this allows anyone to set up a node in the network and earn native SRX token. The network combines enterprise-grade storage solutions such as Google Drive with reliable open source technology. Moreover, it also arranges the promotion for highly performing nodes. So again, it just seems so weird that when you have GoPassior talk about, hey, D, can you talk about XDC on the video? And then you go back over here to Buzzkill, right? It's just crazy how there's no such thing as a coincidence, right? I don't believe in coincidences because it's mathematically impossible. But what I do believe is that there's some sort of divine intervention where, we all connect in some way, some form or shape, and that he's making about what? I don't know, let's see. Okay, started with 1,000 XRX minimum. All right, and let's see what he's talking about here. All right, so he's making $3,000 a month on each node, which is an insane amount of money. And how many nodes does he have set up? He has 3. So 3, 6, 9. So basically, he's paying. The nodes are paying for his lifestyle. So again, give Buzzkill a follow on Twitter. Okay, if you're there, learn from these individuals. I'm not just the end all be all when it comes to news and information. Most definitely, again, we're going to start going down the node trail because again, we all love passive income, and most definitely we want to follow those people who are setting these things up, have the experience to set them up. But again, there's no such coincidence that GoPassior mentioned XDC and SRX, which is a part of the network or framework of XDC, the ecosystem there, and here you go. It's all coming together, right? So finally, we want to end with this, which is storex.tech, and then you're going to host a node, then the StoreX mainnet is here. Put your unused disk space to work, get paid to build the future of cloud storage. Join today to earn SRX, and here is just a way that you can actually do that. There's some farm node hardware requirements, farm node staking requirements as well, and then you can set up storage or farm node there. So again, go to Sal. He has videos on setting this up on his YouTube channel, and most definitely, I'm pretty sure there's some guidelines or some ways that you can go ahead and set that up. I'm not familiar with it, but most definitely I'm going to refer to his videos so that I can actually gain the knowledge and experience in doing it myself. And then, I want to come back and show you all how to do it from my perspective and my point of view, because everybody does things a little bit differently, which is fine because we're all genius in our own way, and we want to be able to utilize our genius together collectively, especially if we're learning from one another, because this is a great opportunity to learn and grow, not only with our knowledge of crypto itself, but just in how to set up nodes and things like that. There's multiple nodes out there that we want to be able to look at and most definitely go after, so that we're all gaining the passive income that we deserve. So again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed the news that I was able to provide. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get shaken out by your weekends. If you have weekends, I try to ignore the market, because at the end of the day, I don't want to I don't want to get frustrated, or I don't want to get my feelings involved, because I've been through this long enough to know once you involve your feelings and things like that, you do things that you're not probably supposed to do, and then later down the line, a month or two, you're going to learn to regret some of those decisions and choices or mistakes that you've made, instead of just staying put, being patient, persevering through the market. So again, I encourage you to just persevere, weather the storm at any cost, okay? And if you are able to get in with a buying opportunity, have at it. I encourage you to do that. But again, if you have a trading bag, use it for trading. Make sure that you swing trade, things like that, so you can make money on the side as well if things become dull. At any rate, have a great rest of your Monday, whether it be morning, noon, or night. We'll talk back with you tomorrow as we will talk about audio or Audius, which is still part of the ecosystem with Solana. I did trade out of some stuff to take a position in that because I thought that was going to be a key part of that network for me to get involved with as a creator, as a person who likes to do different things here and there. So again, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Have a great rest of your time. Whatever you're doing, be safe. Keep your head on the swivel. Continue to try to read. Take some time out for yourselves to continue to put information in your brain so that you can always grow and learn. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.